Do like this. I thought it was on PlayStation 5 version.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, it says PS5.
Okay. Hello, hello. Oh, snap. Okay, that was me. I just typed something in there. See that?
Yep, I see that.
Okay, let me see if I. Okay, we got about a 7-second delay.
Okay, that's not too bad. I might see if I could go into this and then invite you from there.
Okay, all right. Yo, yo, yo. Okay. Hello.
Invite friend. I was just waiting for assistant.
Okay.
Select players. Megatron. Invite.
You, you, okay.
Did it work?
Okay. I can see. No, I have not been invited.
Do you have your notifications off on your PlayStation?
Oh, wait. Okay. Okay. All right. Sorry. I had the phone going and the. Okay, let's see. Notifications are on. Switcher. Power loss. Power wash. Nope. Notification. Okay. I have not been invited.
Okay, I tried it one more time.
Okay.
I wonder if
I I
I
think
need
I
to.
have to I think I have to have the game or have online.
Oh, I forgot. You just said that you don't have online.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Ah,
So yeah, we were right there. Okay.
well, we know we could get to work.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, if I do get PlayStation Online, and then we can definitely do some stream stuff. Stream, but I can see you on the phone. But we
Okay,
got like a second delay.
gotcha. I forgot how to crouch. Oh, there it is. I don't think there's a family. Is there a family plan for PlayStation?
Think so.
Yay, bench is clean.
Okay, what I'll do, I'll play my demo while you're playing the real game, and then we're both kind of playing at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm? I can hear it a little bit, but it's not too bad.
Okay. Yeah, I went wireless. I had a headset, but that was on my Xbox One.
Oh, so you still have an Xbox?
No, no, I sold it. Good thing I did because the way it's looking now is really bad. Yeah, because people are really mad at Xbox because they went to the what digital games only. You know, they have the Game Pass.
Mm, yeah. It's funny
So it's
because like that's the way people are going anyways, but
but they went a whole like you didn't even own those games. Like you know,
I I feel like a lot of people don't want it to go that way, and a lot of companies are going to go that way because it makes them more money.
yeah.
But I think before we get started on this conversation, we should go ahead and start the podcast, right?
Yeah.
Hold up, let me do this real quick. Where's my YouTube? There it is. Wow, that is super loud.
Oh yeah, we got to do our intro. I forgot.
I don't even know our intro anymore. Remember it?
I think there was a song or something.
I'm not singing no song.
I think there was
Why don't I see?
Okay, yeah, I had a few topics for us. I don't know if you had topics. Well, yeah, I had a few. Oh, I can type our topics into the chat.
I know we're live, but I don't even see it on our YouTube. Not
Yeah, I
YouTube.
see it. I see it on YouTube. I'm in there. Yeah, it says cleaning up. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention live.
You want to post it?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Go. Post it. Yeah, go ahead. Okay. Okay. So let's see. The grain. Oh, share. Copy link.
Doo-dum-doo-doo. There. And here we go.
Okay, I'm looking for the right song.
What song are you looking for?
I think I'm gonna put down. Yeah, I'll just put down cool. Cool in the game.
Ooh.
Should I put Prince?
I feel like
Fresh.
Cool in the Gang.
Okay, fresh.
Yeah.
Oh no, hey, what about hanging out?
Hanging out would be good.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. I'll do that one. Hanging out. Okay, let me tag you.
Yeah, I found the link now.
Man, I haven't done this in so long. There he goes. There we go. Okay, try that out. Okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Hear you now. Okay, yeah, yeah, hanging out, testing out the link. Yeah, link works pretty good.
Cool. And then I'm just going to paste this to Kenny just to mess with him. Okay, so what's the song that, or are you going to sing a song for us to get us started?
Okay, all right. Let me just look at. Okay, we're going here. Oh yeah, okay, I got it. Let's go. Let's see.
So what's our opening song for?
Okay, so
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
it was it was like do 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 do, right? Wasn't that it?
Dude, I don't remember a song whatsoever.
There was a song. Yeah, there was a song like yeah.
You
Or
sure?
like do 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 do.
What did we
You
say,
know.
Shank? Oh, it was just simple. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
Say what? Huh?
Oh, you can rotate the nozzle too. Look
Oh
at that.
yeah.
Okay, that's why. Okay, that's helping. That's a lot better.
Oh, you gotta get the online. Then we could like clean the same place at the same time, and
Whoa, that would be crazy. You know, I found farming simulator at the Goodwill, and it was
at
crazy. I
Goodwill.
was like, it was on Xbox. I paid like $5, and then I sold it for like
Uh,
$20.
that's funny.
And
Just flipping things.
then I bought a game I wanted. I think.
So I know you had like your topics kind of chosen that you want to talk about, but
Yes.
I think we should go ahead and get started with the topic that we kind of started on, which was
Okay.
how these companies are going to like a subscription kind of base.
Okay, yeah, I actually do want to talk about that. I want to talk about that a lot. So that was
And
kind of what we were talking about, opening. That's kind of what we were opening with.
right. So I feel like we
Um,
should continue on with that because
yeah,
it is true. Like every company, it's not even just like video games. It's car companies. It's everyone.
yeah, yeah.
Because even like for our vehicle, they want us to pay a subscription for starting our vehicle remotely.
Wow. Okay,
And
that
yeah, it
is a
has
little
like
bit
other
much.
features, but it's like that's a feature that's already in the car. It's already there, and you want me to pay extra money
Man,
for that?
yeah, that should be, included,
It
you
really
know.
should.
I don't know, like you said, they're trying to do everything subscription based, and that's kind of really hurting people because they're like, "Ooh, I don't have, the funds to do subscription based," and then it's kind of like now you're putting me into a predicament where now it's like, oh, I gotta pay a month, and honestly, I got rid of a lot of subscriptions because it's like,
It
what's
makes
the point
sense.
of? Yeah, it's you're paying. Okay, so you can even change your nozzle. I like
Oh
that.
yeah.
So I'm having trouble cleaning the roof of the car. So the roof is pretty dirty,
You gotta jump
and
up on the.
yeah, I jumped up there. Still a few stains, but yeah, like okay, so what was it? Okay, so for instance, this football game today was on Netflix. Now I don't know how they got away with putting this thing
Right.
on Netflix. You know what I'm saying? How did they get away with that? So my issue is this: is Netflix does not care about art. They do not care about art. So you're letting them become the football company.
Well,
We are not they okay, so it's kind of like that kid in the school that was like not very athletic, doesn't get to sit at the cool kids table. That's okay. That was probably me. you know, and then I'm like, well, hey, my mom is gonna buy the football team or whatever, or like I'm not good enough to play on the team, so I have to have my mom like buy the jerseys for the team so I could be on the football team.
well, isn't that like most managers and coaches? They
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
play
right
anymore.
there. That's right. That right there.
But
And you're
no,
kind of sitting
it's
there going like, okay, okay, this is not a. Oh, you can even show the dirt with the right arrow.
yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, you can even say, oh, there you go, clean the window. Um, like Netflix is not. They only care about money. They only care about money.
Oh,
They don't care
100%.
that they didn't care that there wasn't art. They didn't care that wasn't creative. All they care about is money. So now we're seeing guys like Amazon show up. We're seeing Netflix show up. Amazon, they're doing their subscription thing where you can pay per month and you get. So, because think about that. Amazon's strategy was, hey, give them free shipping and they'll sign up. So you will even get your
Right.
packages to you, like you said, in one day. Like, what the heck? So
What?
Netflix has
So what
become.
happened to the 1 day delivery?
Do
Like
they
all
still
of a
do that?
sudden, it's like, oh well, now you also have to spend over this amount of money, and then you also have to do 3 backflips or whatever. It's just like
Oh, no.
they just kind of stopped doing what
What
they
is
were
going
originally going to do,
on? What is
and
going on?
that
Okay,
used
this
to
is a
also
very.
cover like way more stuff on the Prime Video and Prime Music. They don't include
Okay.
Prime Music anymore.
Oh, they took that off?
Yeah,
Okay,
or at
that's because
least
that's
like the version without commercials. Now it's like
okay.
you have to listen to commercials with that.
But see, okay, here's the thing though. Are you able to open the door and no, you can't open the door and clean in the car.
No, you can't clean inside.
Okay. Um, there. So
See, this is
the
like the epitome of sorry I wasn't paying attention because
yeah.
now we get distracted.
Oh man, this is the epitome of it. Okay. Um. Okay. Okay, that's exactly.
Right?
Yeah, that's it. That's perfect. So what I wanted to say about Netflix is, they're just, Blockbuster. Man, these guys had a good model. You come in there and get some snacks, popcorn, a couple nerds rope, rent
Right.
your movies, such and such. And now they were like, hey, man, we're not good. We're not smart enough to keep up with Netflix. They came in there like that guy that was not athletic and couldn't get on the team. So he had to come up with something else so that he could be relevant. That's just what it is,
I
And
will say when Netflix first came and they're talking about just delivering, movies to
yeah.
you,
Oh,
I
yeah.
was like, it's kind of weird that you guys are just mailing movies. What if they break in the mail and all this stuff? A couple of things did break in the mail, but it didn't happen that often. And I was like, there's no way this is going to beat out Blockbuster where you can actually go same day and just pick out what you want.
Yeah.
But it's kind of cool because for those people who could not leave the house or whatever, they could just
Yeah.
get their stuff online or, yeah, I think it was online. And it would come, they mail in their first movie, then the next movie come out and they have a queue and everything. It was actually pretty smart. And now it's just irritating.
Well, yeah, because like, okay, so when Netflix started, they were a company that just mailed movies to your house, like used DVDs or something,
Right.
and then they got the Red Box. No, that's somebody else, right? That's
Yeah,
not Netflix,
Redbox
right?
was someone else.
Oh my goodness. So I
I
still see
think
Red
Redbox
Boxes.
came out after Blockbuster went away because people still wanted a place to go to pick up physical movies.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think Redbox, I think that was a great business model because you could go get some food. You didn't have to do a lot of work. You grab this movie, and if you don't bring it back, then they just make you buy it. Like,
Yeah.
if you don't bring it back, then you got to buy it. I think that was a great, thing. If you get some McDonald's, you're having a slow weekend, nothing's popping off, no bumping parties. You just, hey man, I'm just chilling out. Hey, grab a movie and call it.
Well, that's the thing. They put those in like the most convenient places.
Oh
Like you
yeah.
said, outside McDonald's or right inside McDonald's. I want to say they're at stores too, like Cub and stuff.
Hey,
Walmart.
Cub, yeah, that's it. Cub Holiday, you getting some gas. Hey, I'll pick up a flick. Pick up Despicable Me Part Two.
Yeah,
Good to go.
it was very smart.
It was a
But
great business
now
model.
all these companies are going to this subscription based model, and it's very irritating.
Yeah, it's man, boy, I tell you what, like King of the Hill type stuff, man. It's very interesting because like you can't even be a I don't know, like a person that is nostalgic for the cool stuff anymore because it's like it's almost like keep up, you're gonna be left behind,
Right.
type of thing. Like, oh, don't you pay per month to get ripped off or so? Oh, aren't you with the program? It's like, well, no, no.
Hmm.
But I think that's interesting too because it kind of forces people to get on board, and they never said that they were cheap or they just kind of like the way things used to be, with the Blockbuster or going to Toys R Us to pick up your toys or going to meet people in person instead of trolling on Instagram.
Right.
you know It's like, oh, remember when we used to talk to people in real life? Oh, yeah, man, that was a long time ago, dude.
We think like even like this game here that we're
Yeah,
playing.
yeah.
This used to be like, oh, you gotta be in person,
That right. That's what I'm
and then
saying.
you gotta
That's
get that. Was it the multi tap?
You gotta get them all. Oh, the multi-tap. Remember that? Oh, that's crazy.
Man,
I remember like having what is that like a GameCube or a 64 or something that had like four control. You know, you do like the
yep.
four controllers. You got like four
Started off with the,
screens.
I think it started off with the 64, right?
What was it? The 64 the first thing that did that? And it's like, man, this is like, oh my goodness, this is like a lot of there's a lot going on. Yeah, but yeah, um, yeah, it's really. Oh, what's I see Shy is in the comment. Okay, so she says, "Hey guys, oh hey Shy, yeah." So what do you guys think of Marvel and DC? I feel like you guys discuss that every time, but it must be covered. It has
It
to be
has to be
covered.
covered. We're definitely going to talk about it. Definitely
That's a
talking
good
about it.
that's a good, Star Wars. Okay, so that's what I wanted to start. I wanted to start with Star Wars because I feel like we needed to do it. We needed to talk about some Star Wars because I feel like there's a few things that Star Wars needs to do to stay relevant. Like we do have this Mandalorian movie coming out, and I feel
Hmm.
like that's kind of I feel like that's kind of an important movie to kind of see where we are in the time stream. But do you think there could be a possibility that we could see a new Star Wars movie sometime, or maybe they could just re-release the old one again.
You know, I keep on going back and forth with it because Star Wars is one of those classics that you really don't want to start over, right? Uh,
Exactly.
those old movies kind of tell a history of
Yeah.
where our technology was. So if they start over, you know, how will they show kind of the collapse of technology? Because that's what to
Yeah.
me part of the story is. There's like a collapse of technology.
Yeah.
So if you start to redo them, you kind of have to start doing that part too, right?
Yeah.
Which will make it a little bit harder. Uh,
Because take for instance, see, so you got Star Wars, in a galaxy far, far away. You got Luke, you got Leia. Just redo those. Would you feel comfortable with seeing a different Luke, or is that out of the is that illegal? Is it illegal for
so
them to do a new Luke and Leia? Would
I
people
think
riot?
I think instead of doing that, uh, I don't I don't think they should do that. I think they should go to a different part of the galaxy. Tell someone
Okay,
else's story.
okay,
Um, I always thought what would be fun is even retelling Yoda's story, maybe going from his point of view as a young boy. Because we never seen him grow as a Jedi, right? We only seen him as a Jedi Master. But what if you show him as thinking maybe he thought he was the child of prophecy?
okay.
Or what if, we see the oh, my brain's not working. What if we see him even dabbling in the dark side because he did show some of those powers in one of the movies, but he
Yeah,
didn't rely on it, right? So he obviously
exactly,
had to dabble in it in order for him to use those powers.
exactly.
Um, I kind of wish that the new, or I shouldn't say new, they're not new anymore, but the Star Wars movies that they came out with, was it almost 6 years ago, 7 years
Okay,
ago,
so like Rogue One and
with
uh
Ray and all that.
Ray, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, the ones the 7, 8, 9 type stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
kind of wish that they did those differently, as far
Exactly.
as maybe not even bring up Luke and Leia,
Yeah.
or if they did, it was just like, oh yeah, years ago, these ones saved this. Just a quick reference, but then go with their
Yeah.
own story. To me, it was just it felt like a remake of of 4, 5, 6,
Yeah, it was a remake. That's exactly what it was, a remake. And
which,
they just say, hey, let's just throw this stuff together, not put a lot of thought, and kick it out to the public. But
yeah,
I think they should start the whole thing over. Because like, take for instance, like right. So if you did a Back to the Future, if they did a Back to the Future and it cast all new characters, do you think people would go see that movie? They would be like, yeah. But I think that's the issue is they can't do anything with Star Wars because it's so like people are so like die hard like no, this is the purest way, the purest form. You can never touch this. I have an action figure from 1976, Luke and
right.
Leia, and everything is to the minute. Like every catalog, every chapter is covered of the Star Wars thing now. So anytime they do something, it's like it's offensive. People are offended by it. Like,
That's why I said just give us brand new characters and not
okay,
related to them at all.
okay,
I mean, if it's in a galaxy far, far away, right? How
yeah, yeah.
how's they're the only ones of the story that we're following?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
they kind of did that with some of the new shows or whatever, but
Yeah.
I feel like they should lean into that a little bit more.
Yeah. And of course we have to talk. Okay, so the Star Wars, but we have to talk, of course, about Marvel and DC. So we have to talk about. There's a couple movies that came out that we have to say if there is potential. Could it be return of some of these bands? Are the bands getting back together? Okay, so there was what Superman has come out, and dang it, that was the trailer I forgot to watch. Supergirl,
Oh, I didn't
and
watch
I
the
didn't
new
even watch the
trailer either.
trailer.
I
You
did
know
not
what?
watch the new
Okay,
trailer either.
okay, okay. I was like, dang it, that was the one thing I was supposed to do. I
Uh,
had you had one job,
no,
had
that's
one
okay
job, and
though.
did
Let me
yeah.
ask you, how do you feel about Netflix maybe even buying them?
Okay, so that was our next topic. That was the next topic. But okay,
Because I feel
so
like that's going to change some dynamic. It might, it may not.
yeah. Okay, because you know what people are saying. They're like, all right, okay, put Zack Snyder back in it. It's like they had one window of opportunity. And to me, here's the thing. Warner Brothers has devalued DC. They have devalued their characters. And for the first time in a long time, in any time, someone comes along, James Gunn, to actually put value back into the characters. And as fast as he puts value back in the characters, they devalue the characters again even faster. Like, what the heck?
Yeah.
So going back to the
I do feel like
okay,
the new
so
Superman was actually good.
okay, so you actually liked it.
Like,
I
I
thought
was
it was
kind of
all right.
surprised.
Yeah, I thought it was all right. I thought it was cool. I liked it, but
Like, I
it
wasn't
was fun.
saying it's the best Superman I've ever seen, but Superman was never one of my favorite characters just because
Okay,
I
yeah,
always
that's
felt
it.
like he
That's what a
was
lot of people
overpowered,
say. He's overpowered.
right?
And I feel like it's very tough to write his scripts, for Superman because it's like, all right, you know, what can't he do, type of
Right.
thing. So it's
And
kind
that
of
movie kind of pushed the, like, oh, he has some limitations. He's,
yes,
even though he's been doing this a while, he still feels like he's just not good enough,
exactly.
or I don't, it was good. I'm not saying it was
Yeah,
the best, but it was good.
yeah, that's kind of how I feel. That's how I feel right there. You know, and the excitement is to me is the potential. the potential of what it could be. I mean, we could see some characters that we've never seen before that could be, presented to us. Possibly we could see a Robin. We could see one of the most underrated characters ever is a Robin. We could Superboy could be a possibility. Possibly even a Batgirl we could see, and with James Gunn writing it, he understands those characters, and it would be absolutely incredible if we could see a
No,
Booster Gold, and even a Blue Beetle would
I
be
know what you
absolutely
really
incredible.
want to say. Those aren't the
I know
movies
you
that
know
you
what
want to
I want
say.
to. I'm saving it.
Those aren't the
I'm
movies that you want
saving
to say.
it.
I mean, they kind of already did the Blue Beetle movie, and I did not see it.
Okay, I'm still it's on my list. I'm still gonna watch it one of these days. I'm gonna watch it. I
Ginger,
was on
you
an
were
airplane.
so excited for that movie when it was first announced. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
You were
Oh
trying to
yeah,
talk
that's
me into
good.
seeing it day one. What happened?
So wait a minute. What for Blue Beetle?
Yeah,
I think I was excited for what movie was it? See, that was when they were and they announced so many movies at one time.
yeah, they did.
And then they announced James Gunn is taking over, and there people are like, "Oh, well, we just won't watch any of the movies." It's like, no, oh, Flash. That's what it was. Flash 2, and it was Blue Beetle. There was Shazam 2 was in there. Like they announced so many movies, and then they announced James Gunn's taking over DC. Nobody watched the movies, and it tanked.
Hmm. I definitely think during that during that time with Flash and everything, they should have probably gotten rid of Ezra Miller because
Yes,
they were going through so much, especially with him, and then them not doing anything kind of made it feel like, well, DC doesn't care, right? So
that's it.
I think it
That's
made people say, oh, well, if they don't care about what's going on, why should I care about their movies?
yes. Because if they're not willing to make changes and stand up, then why should we, as the audience, if they don't see a problem with having a bad, person working for them, why should
Hmm.
we support that kind of a movie of somebody who's kind of being mean to people, throwing chairs in restaurants, behaving very childish? Why should we go see a movie like that?
Right.
With somebody like that, it's kind of I don't know. Some people they say, well, I don't care about, the person in the movie. I just care about the movie. That's what some people
And it's true, but that's like just some people, right?
say. Yeah.
When you start putting the majority of people, that's when they start having issues.
Yeah. Yeah. I actually like, okay, so I would say this. I actually like what they were doing with, Aquaman 2. That was the other one. That was
Do
supposed to be $1 billion movie. No
I didn't even see
question,
it.
like hands down. Oh, you still haven't seen
Nope, didn't even see it. I forgot all about it.
it?
I almost felt like there were so many movies coming out at the same time that things got lost in my rotation.
Well, and I feel like that's what James Gunn realized is a lot of those movies probably didn't need to be made like the Batgirl movie.
Yeah, but they hyped that one up.
They hyped it so much, like
Not only did they
so
hype it, but they made it where it's like, hey, this is a person who we have not given us a movie to,
exactly.
right? And people are so excited about it, and then when they canceled it, I think that hurt people too.
Yeah, and again, they were so pumped. Well, okay, look at this, Maurice. Would you rather have a movie like that get canceled that was going to be a direct to TV movie? So Blue Beetle and Batgirl were both supposed to be direct TV movies.
No, they
Okay, so
first
no,
announced them as theater movies. It,
Batgirl was never supposed to be, and Blue
yes.
Beetle was never supposed to be in the theater. They were never supposed.
Oh no, because that was during COVID. That was during COVID. That was my
Correct.
fault.
Okay, maybe that was why. But
Yeah,
they were never going to put uh Blue Beetle was never meant to be in the theater.
but for them to announce movies like we've gone Superman a billion times, right?
Yes.
So for them to like make new movies, these are brand new characters that we've never seen on the big screen. For them to announce that and then all of a sudden pull it away, it was heartbreaking for some people. Not
Yeah.
necessarily for
Yeah.
me, but for some people.
Because
And I think
if
that drew people away from DC, and then just the same kind of feelings in some of the Marvel movies are drawing people away from that.
yeah. So that's our I guess that's our next thing that we're going to talk about is Marvel has Robert Downey Jr. coming back as Doctor Doom. So
Hmm.
we never even talked about that. We haven't even talked about this yet.
Nope.
Okay. So that is wow. Robert Downey Jr. coming back. So this is the problem. So we know the Avengers trailer is going to be record breaking. People are going to watch it like so much stuff. But here's the thing. When we watched those other Avengers, do you remember when we saw the very first Avengers movie?
Right.
It was awesome, right? I mean, we didn't even know if it was possible that they could do an Avengers movie. You know,
Right.
if it was possible. And the fact that they even made it and made that movie, we were like, oh my goodness, it's amazing. But like, and seeing them on the ship, when we saw them on that ship, we knew what time it was. Like, yo, these guys are on the ship, bro. They are
Hmm.
on the ship. But I mean, you know, fast forward all the years, all the time later, and now here we are. We're kind of like, I don't want to say superhero post post hype superhero hype. Well, we're here. We're kind of waiting for a good excitement for some superhero movies. And it's kind of like, it's interesting. It's like we're here, but we're kind of getting what we want in some movies, and we're kind of not.
Right.
But but I feel like during that first run, or maybe the second run, like Marvel knew how to keep us going into those theaters to see the next movie. You know, whether it was doing a cameo appearance, whether it was somebody at popping up at the end, whether it was a really good trailer, they knew exactly how to get us back in that theater every time. And
Hmm.
just when we're like, you know, I'm good, and then they would come on a movie, you have to see it. It was must watch TV, must watch cinema.
Right. Hello?
Hello, hello.
I thought I lost you for a second.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think that's interesting. So, which brings me to my next point is that what would what would this Avengers movie have to, or who would this Avengers movie have to have in it for it to be successful?
So the only thing I can think of is this movie will be setting up a new timeline or a
Okay.
new um everything, just like a new universe. Just
Yeah.
because they, now that Marvel has the rights to, I think, all their characters now, except for an individual Incredible Hulk movie. Um,
Oh, Incredible Hulk.
I think that's the only one that they don't have full rights to right now.
Oh yeah.
But since they kind of have everything now, they have to
Yeah.
restart.
Man. Yeah, I
And
like.
I think that's the reason why they went with this whole thought of Robert Downey Jr. being uh, Victor Von Doom.
Okay, so again, Robert Downey Jr. coming back, reprising his role. Come on, let's be real. There's only one Robert Downey Jr. There's only one Iron Man. They can give us Iron Cape, Ironclad, uh, ironing board. They can give they can give us anything they want, but let's be real. There is only one Iron Man.
Right.
You know, they can
So,
say
so it's funny because I remember watching the movies and I felt like they were setting up for something big, but I didn't think they would ever do anything with it as far
yeah,
as this Iron Man not really being Tony Stark. Like
yeah,
they kept setting it up. They kept on saying, "Oh yeah, this is Tony Stark. He's this age," but like how they started was like, "Oh, well, it almost sounds like his parents had a kid before, like he was actually supposed to be born."
yeah.
And they hinted at that multiple times. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think Tony Stark or Robert Downey Jr. is pretty much important to this franchise to the point where they're going to pay him to come back. But
Right.
I think they're depending too much on him come back because if you have to pay somebody that much money to come back, you might as well start the thing over because why not just cast someone else as Iron Man, start the thing over. You could cast anyone to play Iron Man if you rewrote the story. But the way Marvel has it set up is with 35 sequels, so they can't recast it because that's the way the story is set up. But if they focus on other characters, like I would like to see them do Nova. If they do a Nova movie in outer space, that
Well,
could be cool.
and that's the thing. They were supposed to be doing all these different things, but then they oversaturated Disney Plus,
Yes.
right? And then it's like because Nova was announced.
For what? A show or a movie?
I want to say it was show,
See, no. And then
but
They announced Wonder Man too, and we never saw that.
oh, Wonder Man
There
is
was
supposed to be coming out next year.
is it still
It's
coming
a
out? I
show.
feel like
It is. It
it's a
looks
show.
horrible.
Correct.
It looks
It looks
absolutely
horrible.
horrible.
Yeah.
Uh, if I remember correctly, they're setting it up as like a documentary type of show.
Oh, a documentary. That would be weird.
But it's like he's not truly Wonder Man. He's trying to play the character of Wonder Man. It
Oh,
is
that's
weird.
weird. That's weird. So
I have
he's
to,
like trying out for the role, and that's what the show is about?
yeah, because I mean, yeah, it's super
That's
weird, dude.
weird. That's weird.
It has the Trevor Slattery in it.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one. So, the issue is now is that they don't have any momentum going into these movies. So
Okay,
we know
thank
we
you.
want to see them. People are going to come outside. People are going to see these movies. But we need to see some potential. We need to say, okay, going forward, this person is Blade. Like, what happened to Blade? Like, we never saw anyone become Blade, and they just kind of been putting it in the background, back burner, and we don't know if they're working on it, if like we don't know what's going on. I think they're quietly trying to sweep it under the rug, and like we never got to see that Blade get made.
Hmm. I always find it funny that they do some movies or like because we still don't have Spider-Man, right? Spider-Man is still Sony. I kind of forgot
Oh
about
yeah,
that too.
that's Sony.
Right.
But that's the other
So
thing.
they try to do certain things, and some
Yeah,
things don't work. So I don't even know like what villains that Marvel has or don't have, because there's so
yeah,
many random nuances, because they
yeah,
sold part of their franchise.
yeah. Oh yeah,
But
right.
some of these movies and shows, I feel like they all had a plan, and
Yeah,
then someone, one of the actors that they had lined up, taking a new acting role, like during the time that they're like, oh, okay, we're going to start showing this here. Okay, we're going to have this little end credit scene, right?
yeah.
Because that's what they started to do. They started showing like new end credits, like,
Oh
oh, this
yeah,
is coming up, and then they couldn't fulfill it because either careers got messed up, people got sick, people are going to whatever.
yeah,
They announced too many things at once
yeah,
and tried to do too many setups.
yeah.
But I love setups,
Oh yeah,
right? Setups are the way to get you excited for a brand new character.
exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
If
they're
they
not
write it
ready,
correctly, setups are great.
right? But they're not ready for them to actually make the movie. Don't set up.
Yeah,
Unless if it's like a big Avengers type of thing.
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. But see, okay, Avengers cut. Like, okay, they announced so much, but to me, it was more so bad planning. So when they planned that first setup, they knew exactly what they were doing, what they were going. But
Hmm.
like this last phase or this current phase, it's like they basically said like we're just gonna wing it. They were gonna wing it. They're like, hey, you know,
Yeah, it felt like they were winging it, but they also felt like they just, yeah, they just kind of, what Cheyenne just said, they just used the same formula for each thing.
yeah,
It's kind of
yeah.
like watching on DC, watching the Flash show.
Oh, the Flash show, yeah, Arrow
Right?
and Flash, and they're all the
Flash
same.
is Flash is a fun character, and he's supposed to
Yeah.
be, a little funnier. They got a perfect person to play him in the TV show. But what was the premise for almost every single season? He's not fast
Uh,
enough.
he's he's not fast enough. Hey, you
Every
got
season?
Faster Barry, Faster Barry.
For every season?
Yeah, Faster Barry, faster.
They definitely could have changed that up. And they
Okay,
set up
that's
like different characters,
yeah.
but they never did anything in the show for them. Because they
Exactly.
set up, was it Heroes of Tomorrow?
Oh, that was awesome.
I love that show.
That show was so good. It was way better than what it had any business being. It
Oh,
was
it had
better than what it should have been.
it had no business being that good. The traveling through time.
Oh
Actually, you know
yeah,
what it reminded me of? Remember growing
yeah.
up, there was a old TV show where the dog would go through time. Do you
Oh,
remember that?
I don't remember that show. That sounds awesome though. A
I think it was
dog, a
like
time traveling dog.
I think it was called like Wishbone or something like that.
Oh snap!
It's
I don't
supposed to be
remember
like
that one.
a detective kind of dog, and like, oh, we got to fix this timeline kind of thing. But that's what it reminded me of, and that's what Heroes of Tomorrow was, and it was a great premise. But some of
Oh, that was
the
great.
people were from Arrows, from uh, Flash.
Oh yeah. they basically pulled the characters that were the good side characters from Flash and Arrow, and then put them in that show. But like,
Hmm.
what was it? What was the guy's name? Was his name Adam? I think his name
Oh, yep,
was the Atom, and he could shrink or something.
yep.
So to me, that was a cool power because we hadn't seen it done that much in that show in DC, and I felt like they really promoted really good characters that were. See, that's what I get into where I watch a TV show or a movie, and they just present a character that we've never heard of before, and um, and they're awesome.
Was
Where
it
it's
that
like,
the
yo, who's that?
who was the actor for that? Do you remember?
It was Superman, Brandon
Okay, that's what I
Routh.
was thinking.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I love seeing. Like they put like Dr. Light in there, and they put Adam, and then you just put these random people in there. And you say, "Oh, was that was Dr. Light?" And then you just say, "Whoa!"
Hmm.
It's like a deep, we call it a deep cut. So it's like, "Oh, sweet." But now it's like they're just like, "Look, we just want to make money." So if these people say they just want to make money, it becomes difficult to be creative. So that's what a lot of these companies have sacrificed is their creativity for their dollars. And
Well,
it's like us as fans, that's we want the creativity.
hmm
But I think it's going to get to the point where we're not going to see any more creativity because we're still waiting on. Okay, that's okay. So all right, should I say it? Should I unleash it now? Should I say it?
hold on. Before you say
Okay,
anything, I was
okay,
I was more thinking of when some of the shows, some of these companies have tried to put out really good shows. I feel like there's so many trolls out there. You get what I'm
yeah.
saying?
See, that's the other thing.
Like when She-Hulk came out.
She-Hulk. That was the next one I was gonna. Yes, Yeah, go ahead.
Because
Yep.
to me, it was a fun show. It wasn't supposed to be
Okay.
something serious. It wasn't supposed to be, anything crazy. It was just supposed to be a fun show. And they kind of played on that. They kind of said there's going to be ridiculous things in there. But people are like, oh my gosh, she can't do this. And I can't believe. It's like, relax, okay? It's just supposed to be a fun show. You're supposed to relax, have fun with it, and it
See,
almost felt like
okay.
people could not.
See, because I see that's what I want to say too. Because I want to talk about She-Hulk. I actually want to back. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Okay, so with She-Hulk, I feel like I think when that show came out, that was probably one of the most hyped up shows, other than some of the other ones they did.
Like
But
Loki and stuff.
what's that? Say that again.
Loki.
Loki. Okay, it was like Loki and She-Hulk because we have never seen She-Hulk before. We have seen Loki before, but we had never seen a She-Hulk. We didn't know what the show was going to look like. We didn't know how the graphics were going to be,
Right.
and we were just like, "Oh my gosh, they're doing it! There's a new character. It's She-Hulk." So like people like Hulk, they like She-Hulk. So now you're going to take a character that could be fun and exciting, and the graphics could be good, and you could put action in it, and it would be awesome. And we're like, oh my gosh. So, okay, the point of DC is not to be okay. So let's just type in with Cheyenne real quick. So she's saying the newest Star Wars movies weren't good in my opinion, but the shows have been decent. Okay, that's a good one. Good point. I wouldn't want a movie just because they haven't been good lately, story wise. So why redo the greatness? Okay, so that's a good point. Don't redo what has already been done. It's like Disney keeps redoing the classics that are already good. Okay, yeah. So that's a good point. Like, why redo the greatness? stuff that has already been good. Like, okay, so they redid, what was it? What was Lion King? They redid Mermaid. They redid what was the one they did last?
Yeah.
Snow White. Okay, that Snow White
And
junk, man.
I heard Snow White was terrible.
I think it's at 4%. I think it's sitting at
They
four
do have
percent,
five
bro.
different Snow White live action.
That's crazy. How can you have five of them? Bro, that Snow White joint received 5%. Like, imagine if you were like a stagehand, if you were like a henchman. You're like, hey, I'm just here to hold the lighting and, get the director the coffee. And you got 5% feedback on your movie that you worked like 60 hours on just because this girl said, I don't care about the original Snow White story. It sucked. It was terrible. And, dang. So, I mean,
Well, and that's the thing. Like, how much of it is the actors? Because sometimes, some of the acting is just horrible, right?
okay,
I'm,
that's
I'm not
true.
going. I'm not going to say, the actors. All actors are great. They're not. They're not. And there's some actors that they should never hire again. Jared Leto, never hire him again. Stop putting him in movies. He's not a
Jared
good actor.
Leto.
He is a horrible actor. He tries to be all good, and people are like, oh, he's a mythic actor. He's stupid. He's a horrible actor.
Okay,
Just
no, he
stick
was
to
in
his
he
music.
was in no, okay, I almost said Blade. What is this movie? Tron.
I didn't see that movie because I saw Jared Leto's name in it.
Okay, he trust me, he redeems all the badness that he done. All is forgiven once you see this Tron movie, bro.
Nah,
Bro. And he did a lot of atrocities, trust me. He stole candy from babies, he pushed cats over, okay, so this movie is good, bro.
dude. Okay, but you also thought that Green Lantern was good, so
Oh, Green Lantern! Oh no!
nah.
Okay,
I will.
okay.
I
So
will probably.
Green Lantern.
I will probably see Tron, but
Okay, you gotta see, bro. You gotta see this thing, bro. This thing is going crazy. I'm gonna buy it on DVD. They don't even make DVDs anymore. But I'm gonna go to a factory somewhere, and I'm
if
gonna
I don't
find this, and I'm gonna buy the DVD for this because it was that good.
really, okay,
Because think about it. Think about it. We live in a digital thing, right? We live in a digital, right?
digital
Okay.
world. Yep, everything's
Yeah,
digital.
yeah. Some type of digital stuff going on. People are
Even
3D
this game that
printing
we bought.
shoes.
Even this
What was
game.
that?
Even this game
Yeah,
is
this
not a
game. Yeah,
physical
this game.
disc. It's a digital
Physical,
game.
physical. So, we grew up in what I like to. Oh, I finished the garage door. Man, that took like 20 minutes. Yeah, yeah. So, so we grew up in the what I call the Morse code era. Okay, so we
Okay.
had to blow out cartridges and
Yeah.
and I mean, do you remember that blowing out the cartridge when you got to put it in the you know
Yeah.
rewinding the tape, rewinding the cassette, and if you knew what was good for you, you rewinded the tape before you brought it back to Blockbuster. Okay, and
Mm-hmm.
then technology just took off running so fast. Like, do you remember wearing the USB around your neck? I remember being like, thinking that was cool stuff, wearing my USB around my neck in school. Like, hey man,
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
yeah, oh yeah, sorry, yeah. So like, I'm just thinking like from that moment that we went from like Blockbuster to USB to Apple, like well, the Wi-Fi router thing where you didn't have to do the cord through the house, tripping over the cord.
Mm-hmm.
Like that that ran so fast from like CDs to iPod to like Napster to like, Apple Music to Spotify. Like that time period ran so fast, you know,
Right.
and so now we have this movie Tron. It's literally about a guy inside of a data computer or something, and here we are. You know, 1986. You know, of course, it had a little bit to say about digital age and digital, but we're in
Hmm.
2025, and well, barely a couple days left here, 26, and
I know that's why I put in
how
the
much
description last podcast of this year,
last podcast
first and last.
for first, first, you know, but you know, this thing has something to say. This movie has something to say. You can 3D print a sneaker. You can 3D print a tennis shoe. You know, I we went to a what do they call that thing? A fall con, a galaxy con. We went to a convention where they
Hmm.
had a bunch of, you know, and one booth had a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Okay, you remember this? Go Ninja, go Ninja, go, go
Yep.
Ninja, go Ninja.
With the oh my gosh, why can't I think of his name? Vanilla Ice.
Vanilla Ice. Bro, they had a 3D printed display of the OG Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from the movie poster of them coming out of the sewer.
Oh my
Incredible.
goodness.
Incredible. He wanted so many gold bars and diamonds for that display. I said, bro, we don't have that kind of money. But it looked so good. It looked amazing.
Man, I will say when I was helping with the 3D printing
Oh
for
yeah.
after school programs, 3D printers
Oh
are
yeah.
so much fun, but they're
Oh, they're
so
amazing.
irritating at the same time.
Oh
Because if
yeah.
they get clogged, you gotta try to unclog it and everything. But 3D printers are amazing.
Oh
They're
yeah.
incredible products.
Incredible. Incredible product.
And now there's like different filaments that you can get, and
Oh my goodness.
you know people are making basketballs.
Didn't we both do that in school? Like the machine, or excuse me, the what is it, pro engineer or something like?
Oh yeah. Well, in part of my college courses, I had to take AutoCAD.
That's what I'm thinking. AutoCAD. That's what it was.
AutoCAD was fun.
That was fun. AutoCAD. That was awesome. Um, So, so the thing is, you know, Pro Engineer, SolidWorks, AutoCAD, you know, you could really design the smallest parts and particles. You could literally design a DNA strand. Like you could design you know, machine tool parts that were within a thousandth of an inch of a cut.
Hmm.
You know, that was really cool.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I just finished the door. Sorry. So you know, going back to that time period of like, okay, so this is the issue I'm having. During that time period where all the stuff was like switching with the technology, we went from VHS to DVD to
Hmm.
Blu-ray to okay. You remember Xbox had like their own Blu-ray too? It was called like HD.
HD DVDs.
Oh my god, dude! Do you remember
HD
that, bro? That was
DVDs.
crazy.
And people were like, oh, I go with this one or this one. Kind of like what people would say with the old, was it, cassette tapes and stuff. That's what people were comparing them to.
Oh, cassette. I'm trying to think because that period went so fast, and then people were buying those HD DVDs, and I was like, "Oh crap, don't buy that." And they were like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna see this is the future." Completely tanked, and then Blu-rays were like still relevant, and then they came with 4K, and
Hmm.
that went. irrelevant even faster. I felt like they had the 4K in the store for like a second.
Well, I think the reason why 4K uh, I think 4K became irrelevant because of streaming.
Okay, that's what a streaming.
Because now
Now,
all the content is like, 4K streaming. They don't want to give you a disc for that.
okay, because
That's how they're going to
okay, so here's
keep you engaged and keep you coming back for more. Because I just fell.
oh,
They're going to continue to make you want to pay for more for the 4K.
is that because it's like live. It's like okay, because like look at this. Like okay, so like do you remember when we had the stores that you could buy like TV show episodes, like it just aired, so you could buy this episode, right?
Hmm.
So I feel like I had a master catalog in like 2015, where if there was a good show that came on in 2015, I had it on Apple iTunes Store. I had the good episode. I always had it. Like like if a good show came out, I would have it. But now they're making it so you can't do that. You can't buy e- episodes. Like you have to subscribe to
Right.
the actual streaming service that is producing the show.
Right.
And I'm like, man, this is such a ripoff. Like, because what if I only just want to watch the one episode or just one season? But you have to subscribe. So I'm specifically sitting here waiting for Netflix to release the second season of One Piece so I can
Hmm.
pay 19.95 for 1 month and then it immediately cancel my subscription afterwards.
Well, because now
I
you have to
am the
binge
guy.
it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna binge it, and I'm that guy that's gonna wear the shirt one time, leave the tags on, and bring it back because that's what they forced me to become. They have forced me to become the tag wearing retail clothes department store guy
Hmm.
that has weared out to the party a cool shirt, leaving the tags on, and saying, "Hey, I decided I against this purchase." you know,
Yeah, it's so ridiculous because some of these things I didn't even clean the whole thing of that. Some of how they make these products or put out things, they kind of force you to want to look for alternative ways to watch it
correct.
because it used to be, oh, okay, well, I can watch this anytime I want. It's going to stay here. But now some of these streaming services will be like, oh, it's only going to be out here for like the next 4 months.
Yep.
It's
See,
like, wait
because
a second. I'm already paying extra money for the streaming service so I can watch it whenever I want. But now you're
yeah,
saying I only have X amount of time to watch it?
yeah. But see, okay, because guys like me will show up and watch the whole thing because we're like, look, we don't want to pay Netflix. We just want to watch the one show. So I'm
Hmm.
waiting for the show to come back, and then they're going to release it, and then I'm going to watch the whole thing. Like, take for instance, Stranger Things kind of comes out. Like, people want to watch that, right? So Stranger Things comes out, people want to watch it. I've already seen season 4 and 3. I mean, I haven't watched any of it, but I've already seen seasons 4 and 3. I just need to watch season 5. So I'm not
Right.
going to subscribe for just for fun. I'm going to wait till that comes out. I'm going to wait to drop both parts 1 and 2. I'm going to wait till all the episodes come out, and then I'm going to watch all of it, and then I'm going to desubscribe. Because, hey, guess what? I grew up in the Morse code era where I would have been able to buy that show on a DVD and watch it whenever
Hmm.
I feel like it. And I don't have to pay per month. Because, see, here's the thing. I still have shows that are on DVD, and guess what? I put them up for sale, and nobody buys them because it's so old. It's such an old way of Morse code, you know? The
Hmm.
the Morse code is so old. They're never gonna do it. You know.
No, it is terrible that all these uh all these things came out, like streaming services came out, so people would not have to buy cable, right?
Exactly.
Because people were like, "Oh man, cable's so expensive," and it was. Cable was stupid expensive. But
Exactly.
now it's like, wait a second, are we paying for cable?
Yeah.
How many streaming services do I have? I'm basically paying for cable already.
Yeah. Because you're paying for cable without knowing it, and you're just paying somebody else. So they're just saying, "Hey, give us the stuff," cut out the middleman, cut out Time Warner. But
Hmm.
I think it's really interesting. So that just goes to show you that if you think you're going to be able to do the same thing as far as like doing the same thing over and over again, you're in for you're sadly mistaken, because you can't go to Blockbuster and buy your movie and get your popcorn and your little nerd rope. No, they don't do that anymore. You
Right.
can't show up into the computer lab with a USB around your neck and act like everything is cheesy peasy. You can't do that anymore. You have to get with the times, man. Get with the program. So
Hmm.
I think that's kind of like, instead of always being behind, you can kind of say, okay, so where's this going? So I feel like it was simpler the way it used to be than it is now. But people that are growing up in this generation, so we're going to call this the um cyber dude ranch. Okay, so
What? What? We're not calling it the Cyber Dude Ranch. What?
okay, no, we won't call it that. We'll call it the Dorito. What is that flavor that of the Doritos? It's
The
the Cool Ranch, right?
You call this the Cool Ranch generation?
Yeah. The Doritos
I
Cool
think
Ranch.
I think it's more like the internet generation
The internet generation.
because
Yeah,
they didn't grow up without internet.
exactly.
They didn't grow up with dial up. So this is like, I mean, by now we can almost call this the HD generation or the 4K generation because everything is like, beautiful. They didn't have to deal
Yep.
with the graphics like, the horrible graphics that we did and we thought was real. But it's like, oh no, that was a 64-bit graphics. What's wrong with us?
Man, I remember those 3D models. I remember 3D models with the polygons. Do you remember
Yep.
the polygons? You play 64 or PlayStation 1, you had games that had the polygons, and you're like, what the heck is this? Like, are they short? And then they would come out as like weird looking figures with shapes. Like, it didn't look like a human when you're playing some of those games. It
Hmm.
looks like a polygon or something.
Right.
Just weird looking shape type stuff. Oh,
Okay, so we do have a couple of comments. I don't know if you want to read those real quick
okay.
because I don't know where you
Let's see
left
what we
off
got.
on.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let's get a couple more. Sorry. Okay, so yeah, we're getting back into the topics here. Okay, so we got another one. Okay, so let's see. Oh yeah, these are really good points. Floppy disk. Yeah. So, I do. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, what do you guys think of the Chiefs this year? That's pretty good. Okay, I don't have access. Oh, I didn't have access to the internet. The black licorice generation. I like that. That's a
Uh,
pretty good. That's a good one too. Okay,
Black
so let's
licorice,
start with
the
the.
worst. That's the worst flavor of anything. I don't
Okay.
care. I know my mother likes black licorice, but it is horrible. It is
Oh
revolting.
man. Oh
But
my gosh. Okay,
it,
I would
it
like to. I would like to comment on the floppy disk stuff. Let's see. Floppy disk is a. is would be a really good one too because let's see. Okay, my blaster is stuck on the Power Wash simulator. It's oh wait nope. Oh, there it
It's
goes. Okay, it's
your
back.
it's your left.
Yeah, it got stuck on. Yeah, got stuck on where it's just a continuous stream.
Yeah, if you press left on your D-pad.
Oh, that's how it does it. So it's just an auto stream, an
Yeah,
auto spray.
yeah.
Huh, that's interesting. Okay, yeah, I'd like to comment on the floppy disk. So I like the floppy disk generation because I feel like that was when there was more so um that was when it was the you remember the Oregon Trail?
Oh yeah, we're the Oregon Trail generation.
The Oregon Trail, like to have such a basic video game that for some reason they let us play that in school. I'm not sure why they let us play it in school, but for some reason we played it in school and it was awesome.
Oh yeah,
But
I
you
think every kid played that in school from that generation. Not
from
now.
from that generation,
Not now.
you know, and you have to, appreciate that kind of a game, but people would not be able to appreciate it now, and I think that speaks what do you call levels as where we are is a simple game like that. You're crossing rivers, your family members are dying in the lakes because they drowned to death or something like
Dying from dysentery.
that. Dysentery, you know. Okay, I'm worried. I'm stuck. Is there a way to get on top of the house? Like, is there a ladder somewhere
Yeah, there should be a
on,
ladder on the ground somewhere.
on the ground? Okay, because in this version,
Hold
you
on one
can't get
second.
on top of the roof. Yeah, there's not a yeah. Oh, there is one on the ground. Okay, I see it.
Mm-hmm.
Pick up equipment. Oh, sick. Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. Yep.
Well, Cheyenne just made me some
Oh,
jalapeno poppers.
oh.
I'm looking forward to eating them, but she said they're hot, so I better not. I better hold on a second.
Okay. All right. So we get. If you're gonna eat it, we can wrap it up pretty soon here. But yeah, we just got a couple more. Just got like one more topic. Okay. So going with DC Marvel, covered the retro gaming and where the game is going. But just the last thing. Okay. Yeah. The main the topic we guys talk about the Teen Titans movie. Okay.
Yep, I knew you were going to say that.
And so we can't have an episode without the Teen Titans movie. Okay, we're just getting back into this. We haven't done this for a very long time. We haven't done this for a very long time, so we don't know. We're not paying attention. So
It's true. It's true. We're not paying attention.
we're
We
not
be-
we're not
we
paying
try to get
attention.
the podcast going about around 7 o'clock. It is already 8:30. I don't even know where that time went.
Yeah, where did that time go? Oh yeah, we've been going for a while. Okay, so yeah, so the last one is
Cheyenne
the
said
Teen
I
Titans.
can continue to eat and talk. It's all good.
Okay. Well, what we've been going. See, that's what I'm saying. We've been going for a while anyway. So we're still new to coming back. So we still have to practice. We have to practice. Or but we don't pay attention anyway. But so it's okay.
Right,
But
right, right.
okay, the main, but the main topic, the main event is okay. We talked about Avengers, talked about retro, talked about no technology, talked about digital age. But we gotta talk about the Teen Titans movie that never
The
happened. Every
the one
episode,
that you
we
swore
I s-
500 years ago that was coming out. Because that's how old I am. I feel like it at times.
yeah,
I feel like I'm like 500 years old. Back in my
500
day.
years ago, that we were gonna see a Teen Titans movie, and it was happening, and we had Eddie Griffith as Cyborg.
I'm so happy that was not true. I'm
Oh
so
my
happy.
gosh! And it's okay. So we have James Gunn. we are now closer than ever to having our Teen Titans movie with Beast Boy and Cyborg and Starfire, Raven, and Robin.
Mm-hmm.
So there is okay. I think I sent this to you, but there was a comic book. Comic book. This would be a good alternative, and I think James Gunn is working on this with a Bat family. Okay, so James Gunn promised. He promised that he is going to do the Bat family. So there is a web
The webtoon.
episode. Well, webtoon. Okay, so is this so? That's what I gotta ask you about. Is this a real comic book? Like, can we find this, or is it's only online?
It's only online. It's only webtoons right now. The
What?
creators of it are fantastic writers. They're hilarious. They're extremely
It's
short.
hilarious. Okay, so this is not a real thing. This is
But
like
I
a
don't
fan.
recommend
This,
anything because,
oh yeah. So this is like a fan made. I've only watched the first season or the first episode or whatever. But I mean, it's like a manga basically. So if DC did a manga and it was good and it was well written and you had everybody in there, so there's people that James Gunn made some type of weird Bat fam show, some type of
hmm
weird. I guess kids would be into it. Then they had Batman: The Brave and the Bold, which I didn't mind that one. It's like making fun of the old 70s, 60s Batman. I don't mind that one either. But this is actually something that we would want. This
hmm
is a Bat family starring all the bosses. So we got Jason Todd, we got Dick Grayson, we got Cassie, we got Barbara Gordon, we even got Duke. So they literally, these are guys that have read the stories, that have watched the animated shows, that they're like us, and they
hmm
have made this thing. So the issue is, this is the issue with this, is it's not a real comic book. So you have these guys that are fans and are making these incredible stories, and it's literally a comic book. It's literally a comic book. And for some reason, this is not real. So how come, this is the issue is, how come we have guys like this making stuff that is better than what we have in the real thing,
Yeah. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Okay. Okay. So it's called,
It's
I
called
believe it's
Batman
called
Wayne Family.
Wayne Family. And we're like, what the heck? Because as soon as I started watching, I'm like, okay, DC definitely didn't do this. I'm like, this is too good for DC to have made this. Because this looks incredible. I mean, the fact that you started off with Duke, they started the show with Duke coming to the Bat family. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is absolutely insane. And I'm like, okay, this is so good that we're never gonna get this. So there was people that was like, oh my gosh, if this ever existed, and that's how I found out about it was when James Gunn said he's doing this new show about Bat Fam, and I'm like, man, this is the worst cartoon I've ever seen. Like, not even in DC and Marvel. Like, this tops everything as being horrible. And then somebody's like, oh man, dude, if they ever did a Wayne family cartoon, oh man, someday, man. Oh man. And I'm like, what is this Wayne thing? And I looked it up, boom, right there. People going crazy. People going crazy on it. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is incredible. And so, to me, no matter who's your favorite Bat character, if you like Robin, if you like Batman, if you like Alfred, if you like, Spoiler, if you like, a Nightwing, like all these guys are in there. And I can't even wait to see like Penguin or something like that. And it's funny. It's good. It's
hmm
awesome. And it's funny.
Yeah,
So
it
good.
really is.
Oh man.
I honestly don't think that the writers for Batman could have done better. Just to be honest.
Thank you. thinking. So if I'm watching this, I'm watching this thing, and I'm like, holy smokes, this is amazing, and I know immediately, like, this is too good for DC to even have made this. Like, this is over the over the powers of DC to even have made this. Then that's a problem. That means, like, DC needs to contact these guys and go, hey, we know you guys did this illegally, and you know you don't have the rights to do this manga, comic book, internet comic book. Would you like to work at DC? You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's all that needs to happen, because they're like, look, this is the way these characters are supposed to be written. This is what it's supposed to look like. We didn't ask for a Western Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. We didn't ask for, you know, donut a donut Daredevil. You know, we did we didn't ask for that. We want the way the characters are supposed to be, you know, portrayed. And so if we can't get the Teen Titans movie, if it's not a possibility, I would accept a lot. Man, can you imagine a live action version of a Bat Wayne family? Oh, that would be incredible. I,
Well,
I can't even I can't even finish the sentence. It would be incredible.
so I'm going to tell you my issue with live action now.
Okay.
Okay, and I love live action movies. Don't get me wrong, but I
Yeah.
do have an issue with them. That people age,
Okay.
right? People have
Okay.
people age, people change, uh, and they're unable to do things fast enough. Kind of like the Marvel had were they were going to be trying to do their own oh, what's it called? Young Avengers. That was their goal. To do a Young Avengers.
Oh
All
yeah.
those
Oh
people
yeah.
are all those people are now almost in their mid 25, so they're no longer kids like they wanted. So
Okay.
you
Okay.
know,
See. Okay. Here's the thing. Okay. The Young Avengers cartoon movie. Well, the Young Avengers cartoon movie was better than it had any business being. So it was.
but that's because in
Um.
cartoons they don't have to worry about anyone getting hurt, right?
Exactly.
They don't have to worry about uh, putting putting different people in room all the time, or all the extra editing for not I was almost say AI. That's a different conversation. But there's so much that goes into it when you have humans. They have certain contracts that they have to fulfill. Oh, this person wasn't on screen as much as their contract said they would be, and then they get angry and try to sue. There's just so many random nuances.
Okay, you know what? That is true, because wait a minute. Okay, so again, the whole being on screen and not enough, and getting paid more money for stuff. That's what the problem they ran into with that girl from the Thor movies. What was her
Mm-hmm.
name? She was in Thor 1 and 2, but not 3.
But was in the last
Uh,
one, the
from the
the
and she
main
was in
chick, right?
the main chick. Yeah, yeah.
Um, she paid Padme too.
Yeah, 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 that's the one. Yep.
Oh, I
Okay,
can't
so
remember her name.
I can't remember her name, but she's a really famous
The one who
actress.
played
So
Jane.
the Jane, yeah. So Jane was to be paid and to be in this Thor 4 movie, but in reality, I would watch Thor 4 again. But to me, there's just too much, like you said, like you said, you got to do this and you got to jump through hula hoop, and it's just so much. So bringing us to our last topic, which in fact we'll do a cliffhanger. We'll do a cliffhanger. Spider-Man. There was a bowl of chili we were eating one day, and we did a cereal challenge, and almost stomachs caved in, and we had a bowl of chili to save the day, and a bowl of a great movie called Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Mm-hmm.
Who would have thought this little movie that could make our hearts, joy, bring joy to a Spider-Man movie that would be one for the record books. So we have gotten the first two entries of this movie, and we are eagerly anticipating the third release of the Miles Morales Spider-Verse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that is a hot topic. What do you say? Jalapeno popper hot topic? Oh,
Jalapeno
snap!
popper hot topic. Okay.
Okay, that's what we'll call it. The jalapeno popper hot topic. Um, so okay, we'll leave that for the next time. I actually do got to eat something too, And
Huh, I got
what?
one other one for you for next time.
Okay. Yeah.
Your thoughts of AI in movies or TV shows?
Okay, so that's a good one too. Man, that's a really good one. See, that one could go long. We can put that one on the next one too. But this is what I was gonna say with that. The only AI I know is Allen Iverson. Okay, so I'm
I
talking
said
about
that the other
practice.
day, and I
Who said
got
that?
the
You said?
craziest looks. Like, who's Allen Iverson? Like, oh yeah, I
Oh,
forgot. I'm old.
oh, I'm old.
I'm
That's
old.
okay. I tried it. I thought I'd try it. Okay, so that's using someone's voice is bad. Using someone's face is also bad. Putting an AI see, this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Where these companies they don't care about creativity. They should not be in the movie business. Netflix should not be in the football business. Their presentation was not what I wanted for today's football game. We didn't get our favorite announcers. We didn't see the Toyota halftime show. Dun, dun, dun,
Oh, you didn't
dun.
see the
We didn't get
halftime
this.
show?
Yeah. Snoop Dogg. Yeah, Snoop Dogg was pretty. Snoop Dogg.
Which is
Yeah,
hilarious.
hilarious.
Oh no.
Absolutely. Well, okay.
But
When
anyways,
has Snoop
anyways,
Dogg performed at a halftime show for a regular season game? Like, wait a minute.
I
This is
kind
like
of feel
this isn't
I kind of feel like that's what they need to do, but
okay.
not like big artists, but have
Okay.
like local artists do halftime shows.
But how do you? Okay, that was like I don't want to say a Super Bowl level, but that was like a high end level of a halftime show. Because to me,
Right.
that's what Netflix is saying. They're saying, look, we're balling so hard where nobody cares about this football game. It's because the Vikings have already lost. Detroit has already lost. No way they're going to
No,
make the.
so
There's
Detroit
there's no
lost.
way these teams are going to make the playoffs.
So if Detroit would have won that game, they would have been in the playoffs. But Minnesota's like, we're not going to let that happen, which is
Oh snap!
hilarious.
See
Oh, potentially in the
that?
playoffs. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, they need to win two games.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
See, there was too much stuff. They're like, this team has to lose. They got to win. So Netflix knew. They're like, man, both these teams are trash. None of them are going to make the playoffs. So we got to put something good at this halftime show, or else nobody's going to watch this thing. Okay. So they said, hey, let's put Snoop Dogg at the halftime show, and then everybody's going to talk about it. Like, hey, Netflix playing football. And guess what? Snoop Dogg was at the halftime. Snoop Dogg? Oh, man, I'll sign up for Netflix. So, see, Netflix only cares about money. They care about
Oh,
money. They
100%.
don't care about football. They just care about the money. So that's what we're in now. They're going to put AI in these movies, in these shows, and they're going to say AI actor, AI actress, and we're going to watch it. And they say, oh, they don't care. We just care about the money. And we're going to put action scenes. So they're going off of data. They're not going off of artistic approach. So we're going to
Right.
have problems, with that.
I agree. And I
Yeah.
will agree because, like, as much as I love technology, I don't want to
Yeah.
see it in movies and shows.
Oh,
As
yeah.
much as I love technology, I also don't want to see it in music. But I found an
Oh.
artist that I was like, oh, this was pretty tight,
Well,
and
look. Well,
I felt really bad for saying that out loud.
Oh,
And even Cheyenne, she hates AI, and she was like,
yeah.
"This music's awesome."
Uh,
So I'm gonna have to
so
send it
you're
to you later.
so you're saying they've already done it. They've already done AI music.
Oh yeah, there's so much AI music out there now.
Okay, send me some of the songs that you guys like on the AI music, and then I will judge it, and we can talk about it in the next episode.
Okay,
Okay.
I mean they even
All
do
right,
like
so
AI remixes of songs. I don't know if you heard those ones.
oh my gosh, that's crazy. I think it's to the point now where we're just gonna have to accept it. We just have to accept the AI is here, and but guess who we blame? T Pain. T Pain did his voice. Yeah, you
I don't
know.
I don't blame
So
T Pain for AI.
he started it. He said, "I can artificially inflate my voice." Or no, that guy who sings "Computer." So he did his voice like that. So we blame that guy, even though that was in the '80s. We still blame him because he started it. He said it's okay to do your voice like that, and now they say, "Oh, if he can do a fake voice, do a fake singer." You know?
The problem is it's not even like just a fake singer. It's like a fake. I don't want to say fake. It's
Yeah.
artificially enhanced lyrics.
Enhance lyrics. Yep.
So
Yep.
okay, we'll talk about that
All
next
right,
time.
man. Okay, let's put these subjects down. All right, this is the sorry, I wasn't paying attention
Say what?
podcast. Sorry, I wasn't paying
Huh?
attention podcast.
Where was
Oh,
it?
oh, what?
What was
Oh,
it?
what? It
Huh?
was.
Oh, my bad. I was paying attention.
All right, thanks, Maurice. Thanks, Chad. Appreciate
Oh,
you.
thank you. Hope you have a good
All
night.
right, all right. Have a good night. Thanks, guys.
Yep. Bye.
All right, bye.